Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today we'll be talking about the Overland Hotel and Casino that was located in Reno, Nevada from the early 1900s until 1948-ish, and then would be revamped and opened again from the years of 1957/1959 up until April of 1977. We're going to go back to the very beginning of the Overland, back when it was originally a hotel. It was built in 1916, possibly even earlier, by the Dromiak family. Doing a bit of research into the Dromiak family, it seems that a majority of them lived in the Washoe County, residing in Reno. An article by the Reno Gazette-Journal states, "The 53-room Overland stood on the southeast corner of Commercial Row and Center Street for almost 75 years. It was built by Alexander Dromiak, and soon after opening in 1903, its management came under the hands of Charles J. Sadleir. Sadleir went on to manage the Golden Hotel, which actually went by the name of Hotel Golden in those early days, and later he took over the Riverside. Dromiak took the Overland's helm and was followed by a succession of managers until the property was sold to Richard Pick Hobson in the late 50s/early 60s. Before Pick Hobson took over and got the gaming fully underway, there was a point in 1931 that someone named W.D. McKnight had a gaming license at the Overland Hotel for 3 months, and after that no one was licensed until Pick Hobson. After Pick Hobson purchased the Overland, he began to remodel the period-correct hotel. That meant refurbishing the rooms and adding air conditioning, something that early built buildings didn't have. Instead of having multiple smaller rooms on the street or first floor, he opened the space completely, and that was the main area for gaming. There was an early-Comstock decor around the Overland, using red plush wallpaper, walnut paneling, and huge chandeliers. Inside, you were able to find more than 20 life-size oil portraits of early Western outlaws and gunfighters, including Jesse James, Wild Bill Hickok, Wes Hardin, and many more. Hobson decided to name this collection Gunfighters of the Old West. During that time, Hobson was licensed for 7 blackjack tables, a craps table, a roulette table, a Keno game, and slot machines. The Keno game was said to be home of the $25,000 jackpot. In 1970, Pick Hobson acquired the Cosmo Club, which was right next door, and this was the second version of that club. He closed it to make room for a possible Overland expansion. Into the mid-70s, Hobson wanted to put together a management team for the Overland Hotel, the Gold Club, and the Topaz Lodge, which were all properties that he owned in different places in Nevada. And this is where and why we're able to find a $5 small crown chip that reads along the top Pick Hobson's, and then going down the chip Gold Club, Topaz Lodge, and Overland Hotel. These chips were used at all 3 properties. On the topic of chips, many of us who are collectors of casino chips love the Overland for the TRK small crown chips. Relatively simplistic artwork which consisted of a cowboy riding a bronco, and at the casino you could find chips all the way as small as 10 cents all the way up to $100. Many of the favorites being the 1s, 5s, 25s, and 100s. Although they did have a very awesome looking $20 that's just beautiful. Hobson would own the Overland until 1977, when news hit the papers saying that Harrah's had leased the Overland. The casino was then scheduled to close on May 1st. The 140-room hotel had 480 people on the payroll. The very next day, on March 31st, the Overland closed. It's said that the closure came to many as a surprise, probably because they were doing pretty well and nobody thought that anything like this was going to happen anytime soon. General Manager Craig Soper said there was no choice but to close the hotel casino after the article. So, in June of 1977, Demolition of the property began in preparation for construction of Harrah's 450 space off the street parking facility. In March of 1978, Harrah's purchased the Riverside Hotel from Jesse Beck and traded it to Hobson for the Overland Hotel. This enabled Jesse Beck to get out of the gaming business, and since Pick Hobson wanted to get back into it, he was able to. The current location of what used to be the Overland Hotel and Casino is where Whitney Peak Parking Garage is currently in Reno, on the corner of North Center Street and East Commercial Row. That was the history of the Overland Casino and Hotel that was located in Reno, which started in the early 1900s and was rebuilt and was a part of the golden years of gaming in Reno up until 1977. If you did enjoy this video, it'd mean a lot if you liked the video. If you know something I missed, put it down in the comments below. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.